Dog sport. Speed, precision, power. These dogs are your Michael Jordan and Mike Tysons of the dog world. They are bred for generations to be able to do the hard things that no other dog can do. This is their sport. IGP Dog Sport is where all the big trainers and all the big dogs come to play. Every year, trainers and their dogs all over the world compete for their chance to represent their country at the World Championship. 300 points, tracking, obedience, protection. The 3 teams who score the highest make the podium. 3 competitions, putting it all on the line to make it to Worlds. Winning the World Championship is a dream. This is the Super Bowl for working dogs and their trainers. Most competitors will never even make the top 10 at a World Championship, much less stand on the podium. There is no higher accolade for a trainer than standing on a podium at the World Championship. It means that you and your dog achieve the pinnacle of performance, that you are the best in the world. All of us who compete dream of this moment. To be successful in the sport, you need 2 things: the right dog and the best training. You can be the best trainer in the world, but if you have a dog that lacks the talent and quality necessary to perform at the top level, you will never accomplish anything.
This sport is pressure. If you or your dog can't handle the pressure, this sport will chew you up and spit you out. If your dog doesn't want to be there, you will lose. You, your dog, and your training need to be resilient. You both need to handle adversity if you want to get to the highest level.
My name is Haz Othman, and I compete with 2 dogs. Gage, registered name Gage von Shield, and Chico, registered name Chico von Marchberger. IGP is a team sport. There are 2 teams that every competitor needs. You and your dog are a team, and the ones who actually step on the field together. You and your dog win together, and you lose together.
My name is Carson Collins, and I compete with my dog, Rocco. Registered name, Urco de Rilnardi. The other team is the trainers that help you prepare your dog. Spotting, helper work, support, and much more. Nobody wins alone.
Foos.
Come on!
His pickups are so crazy.
Oh.
When he comes stick side, he shoots through a little better.
If you fix your fronts, you'll lose a lot less points on your dumbbells.
Gage is a dog from my breeding program. I trialed with his father, and I owned his mother. I raised him from a puppy, and I took him to the World Championship last year. We finished number 8 in the world.
I bought my dog Rocco at 2 years old. He had lots of dog aggression, control problems, and made it very difficult to handle. He had about 4 or 5 other handlers until he made it to me. He's a lot of dog, but I would rather have too much than too little.
Chico is my second dog. I had success with my dog Gage, but I decided I needed a little more horsepower, and Chico is definitely that. Extreme drive, hardness, a big motor, and damn good looking. People who are serious about competing in IGP use the working German Shepherd or the Belgian Malinois. IGP, originally known as Schutzhund, was actually a test to evaluate the breed quality of the working German Shepherd. It was designed to test the dog's ability and evaluate how the dog performs working tasks that he or she might be called upon to perform in the real world. Police, military, detection, search and rescue, these are not tasks that just any dog can do. These dogs have been bred and specially selected for generations to perform these functions. They need drive, courage, and the ability to work cooperatively with the handler. Over time, what was once the breed test of Schutzhund has now become the competitive sport of IGP, involving dogs, handlers, and multiple breeds that compete locally, nationally, and internationally to see who has the best dog and training. The sport has changed, but as it stands now, you still need a quality dog if you want to win.
Like any sport, there's levels. Lots of people just want to go out with their dog at a local club and have some fun. There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm looking for more. I want that top level, I want to win. Every time I step on that field, it needs to be power.
Last year, Gage and I had a lot of success. Quebec Regional Championship, Canadian Working Dog Championship, Vice Champion, making the Canadian All-Breed World Team. We were ranked Canada's top dog team in 2024 and had a strong finish at the 2024 FCI World Championship, coming in number 8. No one expected us to perform at that level.
Last year, I earned my IGP2 with Rocco. The goal is to get him ready to compete at the top level this year. Now we're ready, I think. I've been training with Haz since 2017. I actually learned how to train dogs while working for Haz. 5 years ago, I started my own company in Brantford, Spartan Canine Training. But I still train IGP with Haz.
So, what do you think of working with Haz?
Working with the Haz is awesome because he's very honest and we have a good time here. We make fun of each other, we do good training, and obviously full power protection, which is my favorite part.
Carson's dog has some issues with staying clean in the blind and also recalling.
Good. Help him.
Here, Foos! Not bad, and that's about where the judge will be. They're usually not
That
too
was
good.
good. Maybe I'll try to get him no help.
Yeah, so send him in, you know, he's gonna get frustrated. But don't hit him unless he touches me.
I know, I might have done it.
You did do it, I saw it.
Here! Foos!
Good.
What the fuck happened the other day?
No, he's still taking a little wide.
He always kind of has. Yeah.
Yeah, that time.
When you make real control of him,
Oh,
fuck
yeah,
that
it's
bark.
beautiful.
Nice. God damn.
It's a beautiful thing.
Puss. Ooh. Help her.
Want to become a professional dog trainer? Don't know where to start? Learn and mentor under world-renowned dog trainer, yours truly, Haz Offman. Learn how to train dogs, fix problem behaviors, and run a profitable dog training business. All learning and testing is completely remote. All graduates receive certification and listing in our Pro Trainer database. I share all my secrets at shieldcanineonline.com.
Carson is a young, hungry handler. He has a lot of talent, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him do something significant in the sport. I have enjoyed coaching him and his dogs over the last few years.
What do you think of his dog?
He's a lot. Easy dog to lose control of, but if he can keep it together, pure power. This year, the goal is to finish a world championship with Gage on the podium. I also want to get to Worlds with Chico. Chico came to me at 4 years old. I had heard about him from some friends. They told me he was a special dog, but he was definitely out of control. He had been in some trials and had some control issues and had also failed. I saw some videos of him and I decided to take the chance. When he got here, he was wild, no impulse control. Sloppy in all the behaviors, but powerful. He was like a high-performance sports car with the traction control turned off. You could feel the intensity just oozing out of him. I had a lot of retraining to do. We were able to finish third on the podium at the Quebec Regional Championship. However, at Canadian German Shepherd Nationals last year, the wheels fell off in obedience. And unfortunately, we did not make the world team. This year will be different. My goal is to show this dog at a world championship.
What do you think of Haz's dog, Gage?
Gage is a very nice dog. He's definitely a dog on the reactive side, but he is very reliable in the training, at competitions, and in life. Now, I think my dog is slightly better, but that's okay.
What do you think of Haz's dog, Chico?
Chico's a whole nother level. I think it's one of the best dogs I've ever seen when it comes to drive and heart, and he's also a very beautiful dog. It's a very rare combination. This year, there's 3 competitions we all have to enter to make the world team. First, we have the Ontario Regional Championship. We all need qualifying scores to compete at the German Shepherd Nationals. Next, we have the Canadian Working Dog Championship. Next, we have the Canadian German Shepherd Nationals. We need top 5 to get to Worlds. Everyone on Team Full Power wants to make the world team.
So we're about 2 weeks out from regionals. I'm gonna be training Gage. For me, with him right now, it's all about keeping the gas tank. I pushed actually pretty hard all winter. I noticed he's getting kind of tired, mentally tired, physically tired. So I need to back way off and go back to building the dog. Let's. I like all the out of control behavior. He was way too correct before. Yeah, this kind of stuff right here, I love it. This is what we need. More screaming. Ooh. I was so focused on him being correct And I forgot that this is a regional championship. This is not the world championship. And we got a lot more trials to go, and I need to get this dog through this trial. I changed my focus to just power. I want active, excited power. I don't mind if he's a little sloppy. As long as he's active and happy and has a good time, we'll try for perfection if we make the world team.
So today I can rock a lot of the healing positions. I think dumbbells are honestly like the way they are, just maintain it.
It's reliable. That's your game. That's the name of the game this year for you, is reliability.
Yeah, he's hitting all the jumps. You shouldn't be, hitting the jump, but he's hopping over all of them, no problem.
Sometimes the trial isn't won by the sexiest training, it's won by the most reliable training. And I think with a young dog like Carson's, the most important thing right now is to make sure that the dog will successfully complete the entire routine without any major screw-ups. That's what the training should be focused on. Well, a lot of people don't realize is when you're training for the competition, it is significantly different than training in general. A lot of people don't make that differentiation, and then they wonder why things go south on the trial. It's because you actually never trained for the trial, you just trained. And those are two very different things.
No good dog training nearby? No time for weekly classes? Fast, effective dog training that you can do from home during your daily walks. No extra time, and it actually works. Train with the best trainers in the world remotely. ShieldCanineOnline.com.
A word to the wise when it comes to using pressure in training. If you want the dog to really understand and recall the pressure, it's not just about the dog understanding the pressure in the moment, it's about the dog recalling the pressure such that it creates an increased level of reliability moving forward. The best thing that you can do, utilize the pressure and then end the session. If you go and do 10 more things, very likely that things are gonna kind of get lost in all that white noise.
So I would have done.
Yeah, it's the temptation, because you're like, man, I wanna do so much shit. I wanna get this and this and this done, but it can really actually harm your training progress, and it can just create a lot of general stress in the routine. There's nothing wrong with using stress, but it's like, you gotta be very surgical with it, especially this close to trial. It's there, it's done, and that was the whole point of the session. And now when we come back into the session, I guarantee you that's gonna be fresh in his mind.
Think he'll sit good?
I think so. We're gonna play a little bit of fetch here, and we're gonna end it on that. Break. Oh yeah. Holy shit.